Hi everyone, my name is Biplab. Welcome to my channel Try to Prosper. Today I'm going to discuss about how to become fluent in English. So first and foremost, we have to understand what is fluency. What is called fluency? Some people often think that fluency means speaking so fast. Some other think that fluency means speaking without any break. We cannot take any pauses in our language. But fluency does not necessarily mean that you have to speak so fast or you have to speak um, without any break. Fluency means convey your thoughts, convey your ideas or message to a person in a very precise manner so that they can easily get it, so that they can easily understand it, what you are talking about. This is the main thing. Our main objective is to convey our thoughts, convey our message to others person. If our language is very much uh, complicated, if it is not understandable, if it is not comprehensible, people may not get it easily. At that time, our language will be lost, and we never be able to become a good communicator because we are not using simple English, simple speech. So we have to keep on thing in our mind that we have to speak slowly and gently in a very precise manner so that others can easily get it. This is the main things of fluency. So today I'm going to share about how people can be fluent in English because nowadays people are really aspiring to learn this language because of their professional life, because of their personal life. It is really needed. Present era demands you to be that. So every language have four aspects. Likewise, English have four aspects. These four aspects are speaking, writing, listening, and reading. These four aspects are equally important, but I must keep speaking at the top of the chart. Speaking is playing paramount role when it comes to learning a new language. If you are someone who are really passionate to learn this language, to learn English language, then of course you have to speak a lot. Whatever you can, you have to try to create an atmosphere around you where you can speaking English. You can speak English. You don't need to make it perfect, or you don't need to focus on pronunciation or any other things initially, but you have to focus on speaking. Every single day you have to speak whatever you can. Initially you have to speak a lot. That will help you to get a better fluency. That will help you to boost up your confidence level as well. So for beginner it becomes really difficult. So I would suggest for beginner they can apply mirror technique. So what is called mirror technique? Let me tell you this. Mirror technique is technique where you have to speak standing in front of the mirror. Whatever you have read earlier, whatever you have known earlier, you have to read it. You have to narrate the story in standing in front of the mirror. So what you can do is you can purchase a storybook from nearby market, or you can collect it from anywhere else, and you have to read each and every story. As long as you understand the story clearly, you should keep on studying it, but make sure that you are studying it out loud. Once you understand a story clearly, then you should try to narrate this story standing in front of the mirror. That will help you to reduce your clumsiness. Also it will help you to gain better fluency. I used to do this and I have been benefited a lot doing such things, and many speakers have become fluent by doing this technique, especially those who don't have partners or friends, any other colleagues to practice speaking English. So that is why I keep on suggesting all of them to try to apply this technique. This technique will help you immensely to develop your language proficiency. So speaking is really important things because the more you speak, the more stronger your language will become. So of course you have to speak a lot every day. Try to develop a habit of speaking. If you can speak 30 minutes or 40 minutes, that will enough. I'm not asking you to speak full day, throughout your days, throughout your nights. No, you need not to speak full day. But make sure that you are speaking every day, 30 minutes or 40 minutes. That is enough initially. Next, coming to the another point, that is listening. Listening is also effective and very much inhabitable tools. It can help you to develop your language. It can help you to have a better understanding of a language. Whenever you listen a particular language time and time again every day, that will help you to gain a better knowledge about English. Because you are listening every day, it will help you um, um, to become familiarized with this language. It will help you to gain much more fluency. By listening, you'll be able to get to know how English is spoken. So of course you have to listen every day. Every day you have to listen whatever you can. It's not a big deal. Whatever the topics interesting, you can listen it. Nowadays there are a lot of platform out there. You can take help them. You have easy access. YouTube, there are a lot of channel there. You can listen um, um, different types of content from there. So you have to listen every day. That is so many important. If you deeply contemplate, then you'll certainly understand how a child can become fluent in their mother tongue. Right after their birth, they just start listening what other people, what their family members, their father, mother, or siblings are speaking in front of them. They used to listen it first 2 or 3 years, and later on they start mimicking or imitating what they're listening, and subsequently they start speaking. So the way a child is becoming fluent, in the same way we have to learn this language. There is no any other alternative way. So of course we have to prioritize listening, and we have to give more time on listening, because listening will help you to have better understanding. Listening will help you to train your subconscious mind so that you'll respond well whenever you listen English from any other else. So listening is playing paramount role, I would say. So next, I'd like to talk about reading. Reading also important things, and it is really indispensable. Unless you read, your knowledge will never be developed. So you are speaking, you're reading, you're listening, you're writing, but you are not reading. Some people have really reluctance. Some people really reluctant to read because they don't like to read. They don't like to read. So actually, unless you read, your knowledge will never develop. Unless you read, your knowledge remains same day in day out. So of course you have to read a lot. Whenever you get any chance, whenever you get time, try to read it. Try to consume different types of content, because whenever you read a particular topics, you might come across a lot of new vocabularies. You might encounter a well-formed sentence that will help you to make a better sentence. Whenever you speak with people, you can use vocabulary that you have learned earlier. So reading always help you to boost up your language, to polish up your language proficiency eventually. So of course you have to prioritize it, giving more time on reading. So finally, I'd like to talk about writing. Writing is also important things, but some people really don't want to write at all. It can make them bored. It is a complicated process. Some people think, but writing also have good a very important role. Writing also playing a very pivotal role when it comes to having this skill. So if you try to develop a habit of writing, then of course you'll be able to make things happen. So you can try to write your journal every day night. You can try to writing your full days, what you are doing. So make it a habit. Later on, you'll see that automatically it will be easier for you, and you won't have to face any difficulties. Initially, you might have to face much difficulties to write down anything, but later on, the extent of facing difficulties is going to be coming down little by little. So today I'm going to wrap up my videos. Uh, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm a co-learner like you. So if you found this video helpful, then consider me subscribing and inspire me to make more videos for you. I'll be back very soon. So take care.